Starting at the forward, standing 6'11", number 45, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, the Suns down 5 spots from them.
Well, I think for Denver, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point. But you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Michael Porter's out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Jones. And it's Beal in at the small forward. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Now here's Murray. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Again, the miss by Murray. Murray's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Fires for 3. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Good D by Booker.
And he...
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Westbrook. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Westbrook kicks to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
The Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Brown's checked in.
A little athletic ability on display by D. Book.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Watson. Jokic with it. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Takes a 3. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And Jokic drops them both. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Booker. That one good for 2. Jokic has got 6.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Allen's checked in for the Suns. And Denver with a change here, too. Swathers checked in. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. O'Neal with the rebound. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Allen. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Jusuf Nurkic does his best work.
To the right side. And stolen by Booker. Allen for the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnover.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Plumlee is checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Last time they met was in Denver.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
1 quarter in the book.
Okay, very sloppy first quarter.
Suns lead by 3.
I don't know what that
From
was.
Footprint Center, back in a moment.
See if we can't turn up in the second quarter.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dunn. Morris is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Murray. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Nuggets, number one.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Jones checked in for Monte Morris. Russell Westbrook in for Denver. The dive for the ball. Beal with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Plumlee's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Such a skilled passer. Another day at the office for Tyus.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Jones. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Gordon. Saric, right side. Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on dime. Pass to Brown. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Allen's checked in for the Suns. And Denver with a change here, too. Christian Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Westbrook. Porter trying to free himself up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Pass to Jokic. Jones against Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
You know, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Here's Westbrook. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Let's go.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Plumlee. And Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. The Nuggets also changing it up. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Murray subbed in for Christian Brown. Westbrook and Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Murray looking around. Blocked again. Westbrook against Booker. Launches it. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Outside Westbrook. There's the triple. Rebound by Nurkic. Stolen by Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join us. Lots of games around the NBA tonight. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Over in New York City, it was the Knicks over the Spurs. Their roll continues over their last 7 games. They're 6-1.
Oh, we all saw that one coming. Well, maybe not you, Ernie.
And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Doris, you think back to the Suns in the NBA Finals not too long ago. How quickly things can change in this NBA.
Wow. Kevin, success in the NBA is fragile, it's tenuous, and it's never guaranteed despite past success. The Suns shook up their core after losing in the finals, just trying to get over the hump. But that delicate balance obviously hasn't worked out. They're competitors in the West, but can they get to the ultimate prize?
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Murray. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Porter in at the 3. Here's Murray. Clock at 6. Jokic finds Porter. Denver passing it around. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Suns miss again.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Offensive rebound. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Durant just inside the line. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And it's Murray penetrating. He's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The powerful flush by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Denver leading by 7. And here is Murray. 8 points for him. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
It's hauled in by Watson.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Murray outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Nurkic dishes to Booker. From deep, Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Westbrook finds Jokic. Murray against Jones. Tanked in off the glass. He's got 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Booker fires from way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Durant for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Brown, and Durant sends it back.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
A shake. Durant going to work inside.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Murray the pass to Brown. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
It's Durant on the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Plumlee out there with Dunn. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Westbrook scanning the floor. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. Suns trail by 5. Booker left side. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Porter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
To tie it up. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Plumlee, no luck. Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Booker, right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Šarić. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. And Murray subbed in for Porter. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Dunn. And Beal subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Jones against Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Denver the rebound. Tries again. Watson's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Booker against Murray. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets leading by 4. Crosses over. Hefty move. And Jones pulls it down. Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Oh, Booker going downhill.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. On the wing, Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
And Denver has possession. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. And he drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Good job to take it right at him.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Pretty incredible incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Durant kicks to Booker. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Westbrook kicks to Murray. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Murray dishes to Watson. It's in!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Great D that time from Nurkic. And Beal puts up a deep 3. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we are playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.